Knuckles, do you know that in a few short months I will be 26 years of age? That means I would have spent 26 years on this earth as a developed sperm. And throughout all the mishaps and all the triumphs and all the failures and all the success, it has molded me into the man I am today. A man who teaches the young minds on how to not be stupid on social media. And today I want to bring you in so that I can teach you and all the people watching how to not be stupid on social media. And today's class is centered around how you respond to your neighbors, because I'm not stupid and you're not stupid. Everyone doesn't like everyone, and there are days where we're annoyed, and the last thing we want to deal with are our neighbors, especially if we're not at home and they start knocking on the door and the Ring camera picks them up, moving all on your front porch, your front lawn, and it gets you a little bit annoyed. And you could operate with one of three options. You could either, one, ignore it, two, record it just in case somebody does something you don't like, or number three, record it, post a picture of a child specifically on social media and caption it bragging about how that child better be lucky that he wasn't there, because if he was, he would have shot the child. Because what is this? Who thinks to themselves, yeah, you know what? I'm having a bad day. My wife just cheated on me. I just lost my job. And my income tax still ain't come in. I can't afford eggs. Any other mundane issue that goes on in the American life. And I see somebody knocking on my door and it's a child. And I'm going to think to myself, I'm so mad. I'm gonna voice my frustration on social media about how I potentially could have shot this kid for absolutely nothing. And of course, the guy was white. So of course it got amped up just a little bit more.
So black people, come in right quick and talk to me, especially if you have children, because this is dangerous. So recently over on Facebook, there was a you-know-what man who made a post, had the evilness and the hatred in his heart, as well as the comfortability to post it on Facebook. The picture of a little black girl who looked like she could have been selling something for a fundraiser, fantasizing about pew-pewing her. It is a good thing that he wasn't home. Now, I didn't want to post a little black girl's face, but I'm going to post it because you need to see how innocent she looks. Let's post. And this is it, black people. This is Mr. Chambers. And I want you to look at that little sister right there. She looks so innocent. She ain't got a care in this world outside of listening to her parents, selling whatever she might be selling for that fundraiser, and watching Dora the Explorer before she go to bed at night. Meanwhile, your first thought is to fantasize about pew-pewing her. I swear. Listen to me, and listen to me good, black people. Watch these children. Stop letting them go over there to their houses unless you've known them for years, because these people are losing their mind along with their humanity towards us. They didn't spare our little ones during slavery, and they're showing me that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, or that psychological traits, as scientists say, are passed down to genetics, because there is no reason you see a little black girl on your Ring door camera and the first thing coming to your mind is wanting to pew-pew her.
And it went viral. People started talking. The mom put out a statement, which in the statement kind of makes her look a little bad, because she brings up how she didn't know her kids weren't outside, selling or doing whatever it is that they was doing. And, that's kind of bad. You kind of got to keep your eyes glued on your kid just a little bit. Maybe not. I'm not a parent. I don't know. My kids are drying up on a bed sheet right now. So it was a little bit weird seeing it. Even though you could have that criticism for the mom, I'm going to have more criticism for the dude who just randomly has a kink of wanting to shoot somebody for no fucking reason. And days went by after this, and I started seeing the video of the Ring doorbell camera.
Hi, I just wanted to let y'all know that you're a pussy-ass motherfucker.
And you could look at that and say, that child is very disrespectful. And I'm going to walk with you at that. But then as we're walking, I'm going to stop you and point out, even though that child is disrespectful and said very bad, naughty words, that don't condone somebody saying they would have shot that damn child, because that don't make sense at all. You can be mad that a child sweared, and then I'm going to have to ask you, didn't you say fuck, shit, bitch, and damn as a kid? So I don't really know why we mad at this. This is common practice for children to learn these words from older people, and they will learn those words anyway. Doesn't mean it's okay to say at somebody's Ring doorbell, but you know what else isn't okay? Posting that kid picture online saying you would have shot him. And of course, the fanfare has started going on.
Wow. This 10-year-old girl walks up to his doorbell, and from what I understand, she was lost. He takes a photo, takes this screenshot, posts it to his Facebook, and said that she's lucky that he didn't. Not only did he say that, apparently he went on a racist rant. Now, he eventually takes this all down, and his reasoning behind it is this. He claims that the girl was a decoy and that there were others sneaking around his house, and he had to protect his wife and 7-month-old. Where's the video of the people sneaking around the house? Because at this point, it sounds like to me you just wanted to somebody. Now, he acknowledges that he could have handled the situation differently. You mean not, go on a racist rant? But now he wants to get in touch with her parents and apologize. But of course, he was trying to protect his own. I don't believe it. I'd like to see the videos. I like to see the people that you claim she was a decoy for.
And I don't know, at time of recording, maybe he's lost his job because of this, because there are people looking for where he works, wanting him fired. I think somebody put out a statement that he is fired, but I don't know that for sure. All I know is this dude has succumbed to the evil virus of bragging about something in your life on social media and it going absolutely wrong. Because on what planet does anybody think to themselves, yeah, see this kid? Look at this kid. Rang my doorbell. If I was there, I'd have shot that little motherfucker. That's crazy. That's stupid. And that's something you shouldn't be doing. You can't sit here and rationalize trying to have a fantasy where you just live out your dream killing somebody. It just don't make no sense. And you, good sir, have to suffer the consequence of a bunch of angry people online hoping and praying for your downfall. Why? Because you couldn't just air out your grievances. You couldn't find the mom of the parent and say, hey, your child got a foul mouth. And I wish you would deal with that, because I didn't find that to be very respectful at all. Because, yeah, disrespectful. But you know what's even more disrespectful? Posting somebody's kid saying you wanted to shoot him. So, that's really no two ways about that one. And I also think he put out a statement before he deactivated all his social medias and ways to contact him, saying he would love to reach out to the mom. And I don't think the mom's having that shit at all, because why would you want to speak to somebody who just broadcasted your kid and said, hey, I want to shoot him? Because honestly, I wouldn't want to talk to you either. I would make sure my kid stays far away from you and anybody in that area that's a friend or family member of you, because you're a dangerous individual, and on a bad day you might just shoot anybody walking on your lawn. And that's really all I got. The crux of this is simple, everybody. If you truly don't like humanity, stay away from humanity. Lock your doors, stay inside, only go to Walmart at 6 in the morning where nobody except the workers are there, and enjoy your life of absolute solitude. Or brag about how you want to kill somebody, and you'll see how negative the reactions will be and what consequences will come about you. But that's all I got. Let me know what you would do in the comment section down below. I will see you all in the next one. Mwah! Goodbye.